Society tells us that a man needs lots of friends to be successful. But what if that's a lie? What if the real secret to unshakable confidence is found in solitude? Over the next few minutes, you'll learn why having only a few friends, or even none, could be your greatest strength. Are you ready to discover a power that most people never even realize? The illusion of social validation. Imagine a crowded room full of laughter and conversation. Everyone's smiling, cracking jokes, and seemingly having a great time. But underneath it all, a quiet battle is taking place. Is this really what security looks like? We're taught from a young age that being popular means success and happiness. The more friends you have, the more fulfilled you must be. This belief is so deeply ingrained that we rarely question it. But what if constantly chasing approval from others is actually holding us back? The reality is, seeking others' validation comes at a steep price. It's an endless, draining cycle. You're always on, constantly performing, and forever worried about what others think. One moment, you're riding high on a wave of likes and compliments. The next, you crash from a single negative comment. A single comment, or a perceived slight. Trying to maintain a large social circle for validation is like running on a treadmill that never stops. You put in so much effort, but are you really getting anywhere? Think about it. How many of those connections actually know the real you? How many would truly stand by you when times get tough? In today's world, social media only increases our need for outside approval. We spend hours building the perfect online persona, chasing after likes and followers. Studies show the average person spends 2 to 3 hours a day on social platforms, constantly searching for acceptance. But this digital validation is short-lived. It leaves us feeling emptier, always craving the next dose of attention. What if there's another way? What if true security doesn't come from the number of friends you have, but from something deeper within? Imagine a confidence so solid that it doesn't change based on what others think. A sense of self so strong that you don't rely on constant reassurance from the outside world. This isn't just a fantasy. It's entirely possible to build inner strength that's independent of social validation. It's about finding your worth from within, not from collecting acquaintances. It's about living a life where you're at peace, whether you're with people or entirely alone. But how do you get there? How do you break free from the need for constant approval and uncover this elusive inner security? The answer might surprise you. It's not about becoming more outgoing or perfecting your social skills. Instead, it's about embracing something many of us are afraid of: solitude. You've probably heard the word solitude and felt a chill run down your spine. It's a word that often brings up feelings of dread, conjuring images of loneliness and isolation. But what if I told you that this fear is preventing you from accessing your greatest source of strength? Picture a man sitting alone, completely at peace, his face glowing with calm confidence. What's his secret? It's not wealth, fame, or a packed social calendar. His power comes from within, nurtured in moments of quiet solitude. From an early age, we've been conditioned to fear being alone. We're taught that constant companionship is the key to happiness, and society constantly pushes this idea, encouraging us to always stay connected and socialize. But the fear of solitude often comes from a misunderstanding of what it truly means to be alone. Here's the truth. Solitude is not the same as loneliness. Loneliness is a painful feeling of disconnection and isolation, while solitude is a conscious choice to spend time with yourself. It's a chance for growth, reflection, and self-discovery. Throughout history, Great thinkers, leaders, and artists have found incredible strength in solitude. They've used this time alone to reflect on their deepest thoughts, tackle complex ideas, and spark their creativity. These quiet moments have led to world-changing ideas and unwavering confidence. When you embrace solitude, you create room for profound transformations. In the stillness, you can finally hear your own voice above the noise of others' expectations. You begin to see yourself clearly, free from the distortion of social comparisons. This self-reflection is the key to personal growth. Think about it. When was the last time you truly sat with your own thoughts in solitude? You're forced to face your fears, weaknesses, and insecurities. It's not always easy, but it's through confronting these parts of yourself that real strength is developed. You learn to trust your own judgment, rely on your instincts, and find peace in your own presence. And as you spend more time in solitude, something amazing happens. Your confidence grows.